Hello, my name is Nero and I want to give you a little show of what I'm making, which is a Baobab-refuge. Why a refuge? Because I collect baobabs and other interesting plants that are endemic to Madagascar, which in the nature sometimes are, well, they're kind of in danger. Some of them are at least, and sometimes they make charcoal, they do plantations, and although they cannot make charcoal out of it, it's kind of spiny, it's in the way, so they just chop it away. So I kind of collect these trees, I put them at my site. I love them, of course, and here they will have a nice life. So come inside. I started this project like 5.5 years ago, and here you couldn't just walk in. It was like bushy, it was very difficult. It took me 6 months with many helpers to sort it out, and this is how it looks now. It's still in construction, of course. I mean, the garden is already something, and of course, very important, I love fruit. So I made also, and I'm busy making a fruit garden. I want to have a collection of many different types of fruit, tropical or semi-tropical, no problem, but they should be able to grow. So let's have a little trip around, and of course first we do the rock garden, the Baobab-refuge, and then I'll show you the fruit trees. Let's go. So what you see here basically are not baobabs. I mean, there are many of them, but it is Pachypodium. You see these big ones with the spines, and they really got spines. This is a Pachypodium Rutenbergianum. Okay, you have many species of Pachypodium, especially in Madagascar. You have them in South Africa, and the ones from Madagascar, they become quite tall, as you can see. That one I bought from somebody who wanted to build a house last year, and I'm sure it's 1,500 kilos. We never used a tractor, we never used machines, we did everything by hand. So for that big tree it was like for 54 people and a lot of nerves, because you know, if it falls, big shape and also dangerous. Let me show you how the spines are. Look at this. If you zoom into this one, you can see that the spines are really hard. You know, sometimes you just want to get a grip of something, a hold, because you're like struggling in the bush. And if you then by accident take this tree, believe me, you will not forget that. And because of the sun, now this one is already standing since 4 years, at least. It's getting a golden glow on it. It's very nice. And they get white flowers, a bunch of white flowers. Very beautiful tree. It's not really a tree, it's a succulent plant, you know. Succulent means that, what's the definition of a succulent? A succulent is something that stores water, keeps water. So the plants often need to do that when they are born, like the seed falls in an area where it's arid, where there's rock, where there's poor soil or a very small quantity of soil. Then they really evaluate according to the environment, and this is where you get a succulent plant. Okay, and let's start out with a tour. Let's start out with the big plants and global view, and in other follow-ups I will go more into the smaller succulents, which are very